Sharing the Florida groups, guys. I can't share anymore, so if you want to help me out and get the people of, like we're Justin Hall's from Florida, so we got to share it in Florida. I'd appreciate it. I'm not allowed to share in groups anymore. I promote too much.
Is this? Oh, I didn't think.
Oh.
I mean, it is cold in this house.
I tell you what, Troy, last night I felt like it was negative 10 degrees in my front room. I was just freezing. I actually turned the heat up to 76 because it was just cold. I mean, it was freaking negative whatever outside, negative 5 or 10 outside, so.
The sun is shining and it's -1.
Wow.
Is that scary?
Yeah, I thought it was supposed to heat up a little bit. But if you ask people, they say, yeah, it did. It was colder yesterday, so. Yeah, -1 with the sun shining. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm lucky the heat's even holding up.
Exactly, yeah. That's what I was thinking yesterday.
Yeah, I'm definitely multitasking when I get back from the doctor. I mean, I enjoy doing it. I really do enjoy it. That's why I'm multitasking.
Yeah.
I know these guys have played each other. I couldn't even guess.
Yeah,
I'm
quite a
pretty
bit.
sure. I guarantee you they gambled against each other.
Yeah.
Roberto lives in Houston, and Justin lives, I think, around Tampa.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Yeah.
Yep. He's originally from St. Louis area. Him and Justin Bergman used to hang out. They ran around together. You mean, oh, and I saw that somebody put the T and the H up there on the screen. How can I do that stuff? I hit that little pin.
No, I did it.
Oh, I can't do it?
No.
Can't.
If you wanted to draw on the screen, you would have to remote into my machine
Oh.
to actually like control my machine.
I'm gonna write on it, see if you can see it. Can you guys see that?
Let me take a wait a second. Give me a chance to switch screens here. You're probably better off asking him because I can't see anything. Yeah, I can see that over there. What do you put a CL?
That's I don't even know how you're on that because that's
And is it on the regular screen?
wow. That
Is
must be a feature in Zoom.
So it's on the YouTube?
I mean, yeah.
Even got an eraser?
I mean, you better.
Because I was gonna write the D word.
Make it where's that setting at?
What?
Annotate?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Make the lines fatter.
Make the lines fatter.
I would if I was you. If you're gonna try to draw on the screen to like show what people are doing.
I can do text too.
I see it. I never use this part.
You know what'd be a good idea? If you could save something and bring it up, like put the
Clear.
rules on the bottom left hand or bottom right hand for one pocket and 9-ball. Don't do a big bunch of rules. Just do the main rules. No reason to put. Yeah, after after 2 hours and you have to move this ball. Yeah, there's no reason to do all that. Is that you, Manny?
That's me.
What's that?
Oh, I was gonna say it looks like Manny's handwriting.
No, I can't do any of this stuff. I'm technically challenged when it comes to all that stuff. I use Zoom every day.
How do you erase it?
But I don't.
There's an eraser.
I see it.
I usually.
Oh, you have to click on it.
Yeah.
What are you using? Are you just doing that in Zoom, Troy?
I'm doing it. Yeah, Zoom.
Yeah. Zoom's unbelievable. I usually just share screen and
how do you change the color?
I have PowerPoints. I do PowerPoint slides and stuff in Zoom all the time. As a matter of fact, I've created 90 products. I probably created 45 digital products. They're all created in Zoom. I mean, and like I said, I usually just share screen and share PowerPoint slides. But I know they've got a lot of capabilities. But yeah, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, but so I think if you get over there, you could download something, like make a little box and say what they're playing and stuff like that. So, I mean, really, we should say it that as soon as a new person comes on there, they won't know. And this way they'll know the rules, they'll know what they're playing, and I think that's a really good idea if you want to know the group. Because you don't have that much time to go over all the rules. I mean, they already broken ran out by the time you didn't even halfway done.
I'm trying to change the color on my thing, but I mean, you're welcome to do it. Just clean it up, like after every shot, I guess.
No,
or whenever you do want to use it. You know what I mean?
Hey, you can put it in the bottom left-hand corner, like of the screen. I mean, you wouldn't make it very big.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'd have to make a graphic to do that. Or flash the graphic once in a while. I'm going to get another game going on my other machine.
All right.
But these guys should almost be ready to go if he's there.
Well, Manny, tell me. I'm going to go do something.
I cannot see the bullet though. It's like here. When I go down, it goes like.
Yeah, it looks like they're ready. I mean, they're ready. It's just a question of We get a Justin Hall appearance here.
All right, guys, here's a new promo of the Let's Get Streaming TV LGS application. Here's all your sections. I'm only going to show you brief tidbits of the sections. You get local channels. You get all your basic and extended channels. You get extra networks. You get Canadian channels. You get UK networks. You get all your premium movie channels. You get kids channels. You get all your wrestling, boxing, UFC pay-per-views. You get all your football, all your baseball, NBA, NHL, ESPN, you name it, racing, all these sections. You get music. You also get a full-featured VOD, which I can't really show you in this, but why get a box when you can actually get the service that the box is run on? You can run this on a mobile, you can run this on an iPad, a tablet, a computer, your Fire Stick, an Android box, whatever you want. Hit me up. It's TvMike. Let's get streaming.
Nice try.
Everybody, Manny Telebear here. If you're just tuning in, what we are doing here right now, just waiting for Justin Hall to show up. We're going to have Justin Hall and Roberto Gomez kicking off round one of the 9-ball division of 2025 Derby City Classic, and hopefully Justin will show up and we'll get this show on the road. In the meantime, haven't done it yet, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button on the YouTube channel to help Mike with the algorithm. You're going to have your commentators there, going to be Manny Telebear and Troy Jones. Troy Jones is a world-class professional pool player, been to every Derby City Classic but the first one and this one, and he's going to be calling it today, and I'm just here to assist. By no means a professional pool player. Troy's the guy who's going to give us the professional play-by-play, and Troy actually knows these guys well. He's played with them many times, and so hopefully Jeff will show up and we'll get the show on the road. Ready to go here.
All right. You just let me know.
Yeah.
He's there.
Oh, I think he just showed up.
Oh.
Nope, that was the guy on the other table.
I'm going to ask AI what the basic rules of one pocket. No reason for me to have to do it. I can just... Oh, I can just talk. What are the basic rules of one pocket? If you haven't done AI yet.
Yeah, well, I'm very, very familiar with the Chat GPT, of course. I mean, it's in our space. So as an information marketer and a coach, AI is a tool that we're all using. I mean, like I said, the Chat GPT has changed our industry tremendously because of the copywriting. Basically, instead of hiring a copywriter now, people actually just have Chat GPT write the copy for them. It's very interesting. But yeah, I'm very familiar with all of that. And I use it some. I actually write my own copy. I mean, I'm a pretty good copywriter, direct response marketing. But it's always good to actually use ChatGPT to get another version of what it might look like or get ideas on how to write things up. But and what's interesting is it's just getting ChatGPT is just getting better and better and better and better. It's very interesting. You know what's really interesting about ChatGPT, and most people don't even know. Guess who created ChatGPT, Troy? One of the main creators of ChatGPT, Elon Musk. Ain't it
Oh,
ridiculous?
really?
This guy's created like 15 freaking companies, and he doesn't even take money from it or anything. But he's created, you know, he's got SpaceX, he's got, he's got Tesla, he's got the Boring Company, um, he's got Solar City. I think he owns 6 companies. He's talking about buying Tesla. I mean, buying TikTok, and he owns Twitter, of course, too. And again, if you're just joining us, please hit that like and subscribe on the YouTubes. What we're doing right now, we are just waiting for Justin Hall to come to the arena, and it is now 11:30. I wonder if they put him on the clock yet. 11:38. I wonder if they put him on the clock. Don't know what's going on here.
Yeah. Thank you in the bed. You guys sleep. Hold it. No, no, you're not showing those channels. Really? You want something else to eat? You want something for your belly? You can't. No, you can't. No. You want something else? What do you
All right,
want?
guys, here's a new promo of the Let's Get Streaming
What do you want?
TV LGS application. Here's all your sections. I'm only going to show you brief tidbits of the sections. You get local channels. You get all your basic and extended channels. You get extra networks. You get Canadian channels. You get UK networks. You get all your premium movie channels. You get kids channels. You get all your wrestling, boxing, UFC pay-per-views. You get all your football, all your baseball, NBA, NHL, ESPN, you name it, racing. All these sections, you get music. You also get a full-featured VOD, which I can't really show you in this. But why get a box when you can actually get the service that the box is run on? You can run this on a mobile. You can run this on an iPad, a tablet, a computer, your Fire Stick, an Android box, whatever you want. Hit me up. It's TvMike. Let's get streaming.
Kinds of pins and variants. You got an Ultra Pro, you got a maple shaft. You can check out our original jump cues, maybe the new Nano jump cue, maybe the Extreme Jumper. We got everything you want. Hit me up if you want an extension. I get those out all the time. This is TvMike. I'm an authorized dealer. Hopefully I can close this file out. Thanks.
Sorry. You're okay.
I got Brandon Thomas on another feed.
Oh, really?
Kid plays good.
Yeah, he plays real
really
good.
does.
Yeah, he's the champion.
Mom. Nom nom nom. Mom, here. Come.
Did they start?
I didn't see Justin Hall show up. I don't think Justin Hall showed up yet, did he? I haven't seen Justin Hall once yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean he's just, I haven't been watching for the last 2 or 3 minutes, but I think he's just been practicing. They might have to call clock on Justin.
Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. This is going to take a little bit because we're just still waiting for Justin, apparently, to get down there. We got like 200 viewers already, so please hit that thumbs up.
Oh, that's amazing.
And subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate the support. Thanks to Troy and Manny. And all my other guest commentators as well. I got other people like Julie Skripak and Derek Klauser, Steve Bowers, Derek Reynolds, Mike Gully. I think that's everyone I got so far.
That's an amazing lineup of people to commentate. That's awesome.
I heard I heard Max Eberly might be coming in later too.
Oh wow, I'm a huge fan. That's
yeah, he's from Ohio, so we kind of know Max.
Wow, I didn't even realize that.
He's from Central Ohio, like southern, like Dover, New Philadelphia. That's where my apprentice is from, who's doing the other machine.
Right.
So we talked to Max. I mean, I thought he would be there, really, but...
Yeah, really surprising that he wasn't there.
He might... I mean, he's a traveler. He's all over the place.
Yeah, he's on the road all the time. Yeah, he placed second at the Brickyard to Federer like 2 years ago, didn't he? Or tournament. Might not have been the Brickyard, but a tournament there. Yeah, and I think it went to the hill. I think it went to the wire. 7-6. Federer got him just by a nose. Yeah, but yeah, he travels all the time. He's always on the road. Really surprising he's not here for this event. Yeah, if I make it out to Vegas, I'm gonna try and touch base with him. I know it's where he hangs. But it's up in the air if I'm gonna get to Vegas or not. But if I get there, I'm gonna try and see him. I don't know what he's trying to do there. He keeps kicking this. I think he's kicking this ball, or maybe just trying to edge it. For those of you just tuning in, we're just waiting on. Oh wow, that's what he's trying to do. Oh my lands, he's kicking that ball in the side pocket. That is amazing. We got round one, Derby City Classic, 9-ball. We're just waiting for one more player to show up to have this, to round out this 2-man mini tournament here between Justin Hall and Roberto Gomez. And so when Justin shows up, we'll be kicking it off. In the meantime, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Your commentators will be Manny Talavera and Troy Jones, and you can follow us both on the Facebooks.
Is he there?
Nope, not yet.
Gomez can get some extra practice in.
Yeah. Did we freeze? Just like we froze for a minute. For a second there. Now we're switching cameras, angles. I think Mike's practicing with some stuff.
That's not me. That's at the facility.
Oh, it is? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll make a deal with you all. If Justin Hall doesn't show up in 10 minutes, I'll just tell you all how to get rich while we're waiting. Not too difficult. Tell you how to make $1 million in about 6 months. 2-rail kick, 4-rail. Well, I tell you what, he hit that ball really well. He barely missed the thin hit that he was trying to go for on that kick. Well, I tell you, Troy, it didn't take long for those carbon fibers to take effect. It's just amazing to me. I mean, what? How many people play with carbon fibers now? Everybody, all of them. Every freaking pro plays with carbon fiber ferrule.
Not really.
Shaft. It's unbelievable.
Not really. Not all of them.
Yeah, but most of them, though. I mean, like 95%, right? I get what you're saying. Yeah, but like 95% of them, I just can't believe that. And what's crazy, even crazier to me, is the guys who have Cognizante, Southwest, and they have a carbon fiber shaft built for that cue. Like I said, it's just amazing how quick this took off, and the amount of people out there who are making millions of dollars, and the only thing they sell is carbon fiber shafts. I mean, you wouldn't have thought that a shaft business would do millions and millions of dollars, but that's where we're at in this space. And the other stuff, the glove companies, the chalk companies. I mean, you know, now you got people getting sponsored by chalk companies of all things. I mean, who would have thought a piece of chalk would cost 25 or 30 bucks?
I sent an image in a thing to Mike to put on the screen for the one pocket.
Yeah, and just to give you my 2 cents on that, Troy, my take on this is the people who are going to show up here and watch One Pocket are One Pocket enthusiasts.
Well, yeah, I get it, but that's why I said put it up there.
Yeah.
Maybe it will load. I don't know if it'll load. It's a PDF.
Oh yeah,
I might have to convert it. I'll try it.
You want it in? I can send it whatever.
That's pretty good, Troy. That's better than me.
A JPEG file, JPG.
Yeah. A JPEG?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yeah, that'll work.
Pretty good, Troy. You can convert and change from JPEG to PDF to M.3 or whatever they are, and I'm not even that technical. There's some of this technology I'm still challenged with, but I can get my way around.
Troy, you're a
YouTube
regular John Klotz.
and Zoom.
No.
John's a great designer. Old school, traditional.
Oh yeah. What do you think I got? He got my logo from.
Wow, that's really good, Troy. I didn't know that.
He's really good.
He uses Illustrator. It's all old school stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I tried to learn Illustrator, and it just slowed my computer down too
I'm good
much.
at Photoshop, but Illustrator I never really learned
Yeah,
it.
that's what I was
Yeah.
talking about.
Oh, I'm pretty
Photoshop.
good at it. I
Yeah,
also use Ideogram AI for design. That's funny.
Yeah, I can use Photoshop elements a little bit, but the main Photoshop, the main program would just crash my computer over and over, and it just took too long to figure
Somebody
out.
text Justin Hall, tell him it's time to hit the stick.
No, somebody's told him. I promise you. I already sent it to you. Take a put it up on the screen. I know it's one pocket. I'll do 9-ball.
Okay. Yeah, make me some
Here's
for
my
9-ball. I'll
reason.
use it.
Danny,
What's that?
if you get on there and you see people batting the balls and not doing anything, especially in one pocket and banks, if you explain what they're playing, because when you get on there, they don't know what they're doing.
Right.
Sometimes.
They don't have a clue. That's how you get everybody else enticed to playing. You just there's not that many just one pocket. You want to have somebody else watch it to learn it, and they might get inspired to play. That's my thinking always on how.
Yeah, and we do need to get more. I tell you, we do need to get more players that are versatile and understand and play all games, especially one pocket banks and straight pool. And what do you think about that Jason Shaw? Oh my God, that's absolutely ridiculous. Like, what was it, 834 or something ridiculous like that?
Yeah, I didn't.
Breaks his own record a year later. But what's interesting is Jason. And it's very simple. If you watch Jason for 15 minutes, you figure out a system. What his secret? His secret is the angle, how deep he is on the angle on the break. He's not trying to get a 90-degree angle. He's trying to get like a 120-degree angle on the break to really hit the balls hard as heck and stop the cue ball right on the rack. Everyone else plays a more shallow angle on the break, but he ain't scared to cut a ball thin, and he shoots at everything. I mean, he's just unbelievable, and it's showing up in all of his other games too, because of the straight pool. And if you look at when you watch Earl Strickland and what he has to say about straight pool now, it's very interesting. Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to break. I don't think anybody will break Jason Shaw's record, but Jason Shaw. I just think that he's got the bar elevated. But more than likely, Jason has a secret goal to run 1,000 balls or something crazy. Other than that, I don't know why he would try to break his own record, but he might have that in his mind or something. And if you're just joining us, we're round one. Wow. Are you all aware of this? They took the names off the bracket here. Mike, you might want to check this thing out. The names are gone, and so they may have forfeited him out.
He might have forfeited then.
Right. Because they've removed both names from this bracket, so they're clearly not going to play here now. And the other thing is, yeah, I bet they forfeited him out. And the other thing is, of course, Roberto Gomez has left the building, ladies and gentlemen. And so there you have it. There's the live commentary from Roberto Gomez, Justin Hall. And I think that, I believe that Justin Hall lost. Roberto Gomez may have won by forfeit there.
Well, let me find something. It won't take me long to swap everything over.
All right, Mike, you sending us somewhere?
Yeah, he's working on it. He's gonna find us something. He said.
All right.
I want to try to find a game that's early.
In the meantime, we can talk about our favorite food recipes because people seem to love when we talk about food. Like I said, and I can walk you through the five ways to build a business, the 5 keys to growing a business. But yeah, every time we start talking about food, everybody blows up in here, and I'm not immune to criticism. So for breakfast, I actually had 3 tacos today because that's been my saving grace, being able to heat up food. It looks like we got something going on here. Looks like he's about to get us moved.
It's supposed to be Mike DeLauder.
Okay.
Yeah, no, this side angle view on the 9 ball does not bother me at all, guys. It does. I mean, I like the front view. I like the back view from the rack better, but the side view on the 9 ball doesn't really bother me. I think that we get a fairly decent aspect ratio of what they're trying to do here.
Yeah, Gomez has disappeared, so that means
Yeah, Gomez
that
left.
means
Yeah,
that was a forfeit.
Yeah, he left the area, and not only had he left the area, they've taken the names off of the bracket there, and that tells me that he was
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. It's obviously not in our control.
yeah. We have no control over the players who decide to gamble for 36 hours and sleep and not play, or it could be that Justin Hall was doing something else. I'm not saying that he was gambling and just forfeited because he was gambling. He's a fine young man, runs out from everywhere but Mars, and he may not have even forfeited. They may have made a mistake or something, so we'll find out. But like I said, just something we really don't have any control over.
I'll be back, Manny. I'm on diaper duty.
Okay, sounds good, Troy.
This hasn't started yet, ladies and gentlemen. So when it does, the names will pop up at the bottom of the template.
Okay, sounds good. Who's playing, do you know?
Mike DeLauder.
And who? I get that part of it. Who's the other part?
Ray Schultz.
Okay.
SHULTZ.
Yeah, I've heard of Ray.
I would say DeLauder's best game is obviously Banks, but he's a general all-around player. I don't know if you would think his one-pocket game was stronger than his 9-ball game, but
Right.
I've seen him beat some really good players playing 9-ball as well. I mean, he's got to be like a 7-10 or something, I would think.
Yeah.
He's a 703.
Wow. That's pretty sporty.
And Ray Schultz is a 693 from Owensboro, Kentucky. It should be pretty close. 693 on a 703.
Yeah.
Touching your nose. Can you do it? Wait. Oh, grandma. No, I'm not trying to catch it.
No.
Okay.
All right, they've started, kids.
Here we go.
Give me a second.
We're set to go here. So, first of all, I want to welcome each and every one of you all to the Derby City Classic. We're watching the 2025 9-ball division, and we got a scorcher for you today. We've got Ray Schultz playing Michael DeLauder. They're going to be playing a race to 9 and 9-ball, and it looks like they're about to get started here, or they have got started. There you go. They've got started. And so do us a huge favor. Hit the like button on the YouTubes. The more people like the video, the more YouTube will share it out. Also, subscribe to Mike's YouTube channel on the YouTubes. And you can follow Troy Jones and Manny Talavera on Facebook. We're going to be doing the commentary today. Troy is the professional pool player in this offshore operation, and I'm just here for technical support a little bit, and hopefully Troy will make me look good here. So we're off to the races. Here we go.
I'll be right there. 2 seconds.
Oh, you're fine, Troy. Yeah, you're fine. The guy's just running out. I mean, you got cue ball in hand, and he shooting a shot opposite-handed here. I wish I could just switch hands like that. I can barely shoot with the left hand, much less attempt even shooting with my right. But these guys are amphibious, and they can just play with either hand. That's amazing to me. And he didn't quite come up as much as I think he would have wanted to here, but he's clearly going to be just fine.
Did you just say they're amphibious?
Yes.
That means I think that means they're like reptiles.
I know.
I
that
think
was a
that
joke.
means
I
they're
put that in there
iguana.
to see if you- I know it's ambidextrous, but I threw that in
Right,
there. I
right.
tried to add a little color commentary to guys running out once in a while there. Glad you caught that, though, Mike.
Yeah, that's-
Keeping me honest over here.
He's trying to be like Donnie Baker.
Yeah. No, I'll tell you who I'm trying to be. Now, this is the thing, and we can get into a debate about this, and everybody's, I'm going to get hate mail. I'll probably get 4,000 death threats. The best commentator ever to commentate pool was freaking Jimmy Pretty Boy Floyd Matai. He was the funniest commentator you could ever get. But
He was.
He only commentated a handful of matches, though. It wasn't his main job. He never did it as a profession.
Did he
anything.
do like
And this is the
AccuStats
thing,
games or
from-
something?
And this is the thing, from my vantage point, I can tell you that, Billy and Cardona, unbelievable. Grady Matthews, just amazing. And, of course, Jeremy Jones. And now we've got Scott Frost commentating. And I can tell you, I'm a huge, huge fan of Scott Frost. But I can tell you, I wish he would quit calling the side pockets middles. They're side pockets. We bank balls cross-side. We don't bank them cross-middle. But Scott doesn't use the side pockets because he's a one-pocket player. But I digress, and we can get back to the chat match at hand, where we have Mike Lauder leading Ray Schultz 2-0.
I don't know if you know Ray Troy, but he's like a 693.
Yeah, I know him.
Yeah,
Oh,
Ray.
you
Yeah,
do?
Ray.
Okay.
I haven't seen him play before,
Should be
but
a
I've
pretty
heard his name
balanced
many
game,
times,
really.
and he plays extremely well. I know he's world-class speed about it, so
Very good safeties.
yeah,
If he can see it, he cannot see it.
he can't see
He
it.
doesn't
No.
even have a really good rail, so he's got a mass A to try to get it, and he's going to get it.
Yeah, he clipped the ball. It's a nice shot.
Yeah.
And again, you
He
all,
gets
I
safe.
am a super fan of Scott Frost, his one-pocket talent, and I do think he is a great commentator, but I just got to blow him a little smoke about the middles, because here in the U.S. we call them side pockets. I know he's trying to be more international, maybe.
He overran that by about
He did. He overran it a lot.
4 foot.
Yeah. Now, is he crossing this ball, Troy, or just playing safe?
I think he's ducking.
Yeah.
Well, for overrunning that one, he put that, well, he can
Yeah, and he
still
left.
see.
Yeah, and he didn't get back. He didn't get the cue ball there.
Yeah, what do you
Um,
like?
You gotta play safe. You gotta
Oh,
run
yeah.
all three rails here, I think.
No, he double kissed it, I think. Maybe not. No.
Came out okay.
Wow, my camera. Sorry, everybody.
No,
my
he's-
camera jumps.
Yeah, it's not your camera, Troy. I think it's just the stream. The stream, it is freezing below zero in Louisville, and they're streaming like 175 tables or something. And so I think that they're probably having a little internet challenge, internet difficulty streaming so many tables at the same time. And that's the reason we're getting a jump frame. Now, what's interesting, all of you YouTube fans watching on YouTube and Facebook, you are probably seeing a stream that's nice, crisp, and perfect, but that's not exactly what we're getting over here from the commentator's booth.
Yeah.
But it looks to me like he made that ball, and
He's big time out of line. Now he has to almost virtually make a trick shot
yeah,
to be able to get on that floor and feel comfortable about himself. That's why he missed.
right, yeah,
Because when you elevate like that, you're in trouble.
right,
You just ask for it. Well, Mike is not going to roll this in. He's going to he's going to come down table. I would not try to just roll it. Well, that was the problem.
wow,
But
I'm
what-
shocked at that.
Do you see what he did? He tried to roll it.
Yeah,
If he would have
I
just cut
see.
it in and went all the way down table and all the way back, he would have had way better opportunity to make it. I am not a believer in rolling anything. I think your stroke, unless it's the most pure stroke in the world, to roll balls, you're really not stroking.
Yeah, and we've had many conversations about rolling the ball instead of hitting it pocket speed, hitting it really, really firm. And I tell you, Troy, what happened there? You gave that little lesson over there, and you got me dead out of stroke, which you said would probably happen.
Yeah.
So I'm adjusting now, and I'm going to have to try and incorporate some of what you taught me and some of what I already know. And I got, like I said, I got a new cue in the mail about 10 days ago, and unfortunately, I have not had a chance. What's going on with these guys?
Well, it's the
What?
first round.
I understand that.
We talked about that in the banks, probably the
Yeah.
one pocket too. They're not going to do anything in the one pocket. I mean, they're not going to go for nothing the
Right.
first
Now,
round.
I do anticipate Ray's going to find in the mark here and run out.
Yeah. Well,
After all that,
he is out of line,
we
so
had
he
a
has to
couple
play
of
shape on the short
four,
side of the ball. I
yeah, three
think.
rails. No, he can come around 3 rails here. 1 rail, 2 rails, 3 rails.
Yeah,
Wow,
but that's the
I he's
short
not getting
side of the
back
ball.
up. You're right. I thought he could get across there, but yeah, he came out fine there. You got a
Yeah,
little
he had to go to the
short
side.
side, but I think he's going to navigate this fine. And crashed in the ninth. Probably didn't necessarily want to do that, and he got straight in.
I mean, my screen jumps so much. I'm going to put it.
Yeah, it's jumping a lot. And like I said, it's not just yours, mine too. But yeah, there you go. And Ray took that one down, and I can tell you, I think Ray is going to take a break. No, he's just grabbing the rack. Here we go. Okay, for all you pool fans, if you're watching this, we're in round one of the Derby City Classic. Ray Schultz versus Michael DeLauder. In the booth, Manny Talavera along with Troy Jones. Hit the like button on the YouTube. Subscribe to Mike's YouTube channel. Follow Manny Talavera on Facebook. Follow Troy Jones on Facebook. Hit us with the Cash App. We need sponsors. I need a quarter sponsor. I need a token sponsor. I need a laundry sponsor. I need a key sponsor. Cash App, $ Manny T9351. We're over here. We're indentured servants playing for tips, but we wouldn't change this for anything in the world. There's no place I'd rather be than sitting in the chair commentating with Troy. And I can tell you, it's cold outside. This is as good as it gets. Ray breaking off score 2-1. Michael DeLauder. And he went off.
Wow.
You know, in some tournaments, see, if you do that, you have to put 50 cents in the cup, and that's the reason I need a quarter sponsor. Here we go. Ball in hand, and we had an uncharacteristic cue ball fly off the table.
Yeah.
And you know, I tell you, and Mike's a world-class professional. Mike's probably
and he's not going to shoot slow.
Right.
No, he's already ran out. Yeah, in his head, he has already ran out.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
He ain't now. This is what happens when you get a little careless. You get jacked up over a ball.
Right.
And you shoot it in the middle of the hole.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Like you said something about the first round jitters here a little bit, because to me, I mean, Mike's a world-class professional, and he is getting a little shallow here and there on these angles. And like you said, as this thing progresses, he's going to get dialed in, and he'll get to where he's falling on the right angle every single time.
Yeah, he might have.
But he's having to do a little bit extra here. Had to draw the cue ball there to get shape, and now he's back in line, and we're going to move forward here.
Holy smokes!
Right going up there. See, right. I would have went 1 rail there. He clearly went 3. A little on the wrong side of the angle, but he's going to get across table and be fine here. Yeah, he's readjusted. He's fine now.
Yeah, was that 18 seconds or 20?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, these guys, when they get ball in hand, they're going to get out pretty quick. And so, again, hit the like button on the YouTube, subscribe on the YouTube, follow Manny Talavera and Troy Jones on Facebook. Hit us with the Cash App. We're working for tips over here with Mike, and I think we're day 4, day 5. We're in the 9-ball division of the Derby City Classic now, 2025 edition, and the matches are just going to get better and better. We're in the first round here of the 9-ball, but these guys are playing a little bit tight. Maybe they will loosen up, and their strokes will find them in about round 2 or 3 here.
Is it bad to give my granddaughter ranch Doritos?
Not at all. See, I don't. See, I'm telling you.
Side, Mike.
I'm telling you, man. if I could never be a parent because my kids would eat pizza for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They would have we would have not tacos. There's no filter. They would be drinking Pepsi from the bottle, and that's the way we do it. So yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. And this is the thing. I'm sure it's a part of one of the food groups. So if it's a part of one of the food groups, it has to be good for you, right? It goes in there. There's nothing wrong with that.
All right, Mike. I don't know if he's going to cut this in. He did.
Yeah, he's fine. Like I said,
Five
he's getting a
rails.
little shallow, but he got on this ball, and I think he's going to run out here from the break, and we'll be moving forward here. And Mike DeLauder plays really, really strong. I think earlier Mike was saying that Wampak is probably his best game, and wow, he missed that ball.
Yeah.
A little bit uncharacteristic that he missed.
Yeah. See how? Yeah, his cue ball didn't even go that far. So if he
now, from my vantage point, boys,
to
to me it looks like he's hooked here, right? Or
no,
can
he's straight in.
Just get by? He's just straight in.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm not stopping it there. I'm gonna draw. Ooh.
He crashed.
He came straight up in the air.
Yeah. Yeah, to me, now just to give you all some insights, to me, and we are looking at an angle that isn't perfect, and we are, about 100 miles from these guys. But to me, it looked to me like that was a very, very thin angle to get by that 8.
Yeah,
and
well,
that's probably what happened. Yeah, he might not have quite had the angle to quite get there, or just enough, and he just,
Mike, you gotta shut off one of your other computers.
Yeah, like I said,
don't bounce so much.
Yeah, I think my understanding, Troy, is some of these jump and some of them don't. And he's got several of them that we're streaming through, and some of those others play fine. And I think what he said is what we're getting here is the feed from Digital Pool, and that Digital Pool, it's a Digital Pool problem, not a TvMike problem, which makes sense to me. But everyone out there, we appreciate each and every one of our viewers. Thanks for watching. Hit the like and subscribe button. 4-1, Mike DeLauder over Ray Schultz. I am sure that we're going to see Ray Schultz come back from that minor error and do well here today. And I can tell you, Ray Schultz, world-class professional. He plays really, really well.
All right.
And this match is brought to you by Doritos and Pepsi. Troy, Troy's feeding his granddaughter Cool Ranch Doritos. Nothing wrong with that. I think that's perfect.
I don't think he's ducking.
We only have two rules in my household. Don't drink the last Mountain Dew, and don't throw your clothes on the floor because then I won't have no place to throw mine. And that's the reason I don't have kids. Wow, he banked that ball and he's going.
Well, if anybody knows Mike, that's what he wants to do.
Yeah, fast and loose. This is what I like to see. Yeah, safety isn't in this guy's vocabulary right now.
So wait a second. That fast and loose is costing last game and this game, but he's going to get safe.
No,
I'm not kidding. He's getting safe.
I think Ray's okay here. I think Ray's just got enough of it to get there.
Yeah.
And he's got to feel like he's getting a reprieve here because Mike should have got out there. So I think Ray will do well with this.
Yeah.
And give a shout out to TvMike for bringing us all this amazing footage for the high cost of $0.00. You cannot get any better than this.
Well, if we gave him money.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, maybe if we send him a bag of Doritos.
There you go.
Doritos.
Yeah, get him a corporate sponsor. Get him a corporate sponsor. Buy some cues from this guy. Sign up for a streaming service. Yeah. I tell you, it looks to me like Mike DeLauder's going to get in line here and start running out now.
Well, he got
jacked up again. Yeah.
He's going. Slow down, people.
There will be more, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. These pockets are 4 1/4.
I tell you, Ray is getting some hard luck here.
Yeah.
You know, he really is. You know, I really feel he was edged on that 7 the last rack, and he's coming up facing this, but I think he's gonna deal with it as best that he can. But yeah, this is a little hard luck here to not get shots when the guy misses
Well,
that.
he needed to kick and just try to get a better shot
Right,
because I mean, you don't have to get safe totally. You know, you just can't leave him a shot.
right. Not DeLauder's best efforts here, but the score line does show
Where's the other one?
5 now, 6-1.
The other back.
Looks to me like okay. Yeah, it's deceiving to me. They put their cue stick on the table. It looks like they're taking a break. They're just grabbing the template rack.
It takes Ray one or two times of trying to kick and get a little safe.
But I'm always rooting for the underdog, so I hope Ray finds a gear here and puts a 3-pack on him and gives him a little trouble. So they've got the scores 5-1. It was 5-1 before he dropped the 9. So either they had to left it in there giving him that game because they knew he was going to make it, or they're slacking. And looks to me like they just they went ahead and gave him the game. Now the other thing here is that their feed may be a few seconds in front of our feed, and so he did make the 9 before we saw him make the 9. And here we go again, and Ray, and see what I mean, Troy? Look at this. I mean, this is not a friendly angle at all.
It's all right.
It
He
is?
can get this in and bounce straight off that end rail, come down there and get on the 2. Yeah, they both need to slow down.
100%. Yeah, good
If
call.
Ray does it,
Very good
Ray
call,
does it
Troy.
first and wins a few racks,
Right.
it might be better off. I think he's perfect on that.
Yeah, I tell you, Troy, when I get rich, I'm just going to hire you because I want to overhaul my whole game. I want to overhaul my stance, my fundamentals, my mindset, my killer instinct, my speed. No question, I shoot 150 miles an hour, and they turn that down. But it looks like Ray is falling on a ball here, and looks like he's going to start.
No, he's fine.
He's going to get out now. Yeah,
Everything's just rolling.
Should be fine, perfect now.
Well, the only bad thing can happen here is if he hits this 7 or 8 or
Right.
9. So he's got to go right in between some of them.
Field goal
If
position.
he hits them,
Is what you would call it.
he's in trouble. So this is what I do. I tell you what you're going to do before you do it. So I think that's more fun than anything, predicting them making mistakes.
Right.
So predictive. I love that because you can't learn off of somebody doing the right thing 1,000% of the time.
Right.
He tried nicking it.
And you know what? He got the maximum out of that. He put himself in a bad spot, got the maximum out of it, and he's basically testing Mike DeLauder, who's struggled a little bit here.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that was a good shot to go for. I mean, he could have played, say, bounce off
Right.
bottom.
Yeah, he could have played
got
safe.
behind the 8 and a 9.
Yeah.
Well, now Mike should lose his game. Well, Ray, you have to stay down. I've been watching you. He's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he's fine here.
These guys, they're just playing a little fast.
Yeah. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, 5-2. Ray DeLauder leading over, Michael DeLauder leading over Ray Schultz. Ray's going to be breaking off in game, I think, 8 here. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button on the Facebook. Make this thing go viral. Let everybody see some 9-ball. Follow Troy Jones and Manny Calavera on the Facebook. And we're going to be breaking off in game 8. When it rains, it pours, ladies and gentlemen. How'd you hit it? Here we go.
I wish I had the power.
And he just stood straight up on that shot. First round action, tough to fade. Hardest games to win are the first one and the last one. Here we go. Wow. There will be more, ladies and gentlemen. Chickaroni.
Nice shot.
You know, my prediction is that DeLauder really needs to get in rhythm here, because if he gives Ray a few more opportunities, this is going to be a completely different match in about 10 minutes. And if he can manage to get these three down, being 5-3 and breaking, ouch. Now, this is, you know, I think he's going to be fine to get on this, make this ball and get out. I think he can get around. Not the easiest to get shape on, but I think that, you know, he's got to feel like he's got second life here. That cue ball's going to come over. And I tell you, this is it's tough action when you're struggling to get out.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. Yeah, you're fine. Sometimes the match just calls itself. Like I said, we could talk about recipes or food and get the several hundred watchers right now upset with us. But sometimes the match does call itself. 6-2. Mike DeLauder over Ray Schultz. And race to 9, round 1 of the Derby City Classic. And so no matter what happens, these guys are going to be coming back and playing another day. And I can tell you that these guys both play way better than what we're seeing here. We're just seeing a little bit of, like Troy was talking about, maybe first round jitters, get those cobwebs shaken loose. And what will be interesting, both of these guys will probably play a lot closer to their true Fargos in the next round. Unfortunately, one of them will be on the one-loss side.
I wish that first matches didn't count.
Yeah, exactly.
I know. I feel like
yeah.
I mean, I know it's probably not true, but I feel like I've lost way more first round matches than I've. Well, I mean, I have than any other round, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to roll out, but he's got to be careful. There's too much stuff to get under, and you don't want to put it too difficult, because he's going to put you back in the trap.
Right, or he'll just give it back to you. If it's too difficult, he'll make you shoot.
I mean, really, I don't know. That's a heck of a shot if the one doesn't come all the way back up or go on the side. Yeah, it was hard for him to hit that.
Yeah, I tell you,
keep it behind.
Ray's fortunate that it came up as much as it did.
Yeah, because he was hoping it'd hit something.
Yeah,
stop it.
Yeah, exactly, right.
Wow, look at that.
World-class shot right there, ladies and gentlemen. He hit that ball perfect. He got just enough to bank that ball and he
Straight in.
banked it.
Yep. Straight in. Now he's got to really focus on this stuff. This even looks kind of maybe he might have to hit it harder because he's got to put outside English on it. And usually people end up short.
Right.
So he hit it great. He's actually perfect.
Yeah, he did well there.
I think. Nope, he's barely short. I'm sorry. I'm thinking different set of balls.
Yeah, I think he's going to be fine here.
Yeah, he's fine, but he's got to
get high of the ball. I think he's
Yeah,
going to get back in line just fine, and that's what he did.
Yeah, he's awful straight. I mean, he's got to cheat this pocket, and he's got to travel. Yeah, at least he stayed high the 8 ball and didn't put it in play.
Right.
He's got to hit this harder, or I don't. That's a good shot. All right.
How'd he hit that one?
Got straight in, of course. I mean, it's a little off. Very good.
Yeah, his recovery on that was very, very good.
All right.
Yeah, and I'm showing a score line here of 6-3, and again, it's very interesting because they're marking the score before we're seeing the 9 ball down, and so what it looks like is the stream, and it does make sense. We're going to have a little bit of a delay between Louisville, Kentucky, and Newcastle or Muncie, Indiana. So yeah, it looks to me like they're getting real-time feed, and we're getting maybe a 15 or 20-second delay here. At the end of 9 games, the score is 6-3. Michael Delauder over Ray Schultz in first round Derby City action in the 9-ball division. And hit that like and subscribe button. Check out Mike's Cues. Check out his streaming service. Follow Manny Telebear and Troy Jones on Facebook, and we're breaking off in rack 10.
Hey.
12:36.
All right. All right. Got a good chance here. Looks like he's landing on a really good angle.
Yeah. Yeah, he looks good here.
Yeah. They overrolled it. Now he's in trouble.
I think he's
He's
gonna
in
be
trouble.
correct
He's
here.
jacked up. He's jacked up. And he's got to hit this ball, go all the way across the table and back.
Yeah, I think he's gonna come straight back.
Oh, he drew it.
I thought he would come straight back there. He did. He was jacked up with a good stroke down on that ball.
But that's where you get in trouble, is when you get
Exactly.
elevated and you have to do something. If he would have got straight on that ball, he wouldn't have had to hardly do nothing to get on this.
Right. And now he's back in line.
Yeah. Looks like it's going to be 6-4.
Yeah. 6-4.
No, but I mean,
Score line. After games 10, the first round of the Derby City Classic 9-ball division. And what we're seeing here is they're shaking the cobwebs off, and the lotter does need to maintain now because, like I said, you know, Ray Schultz can get out, and if the lotter doesn't turn the speed up just a little bit, like I said, in a very short amount of time, this is going to be a real thriller that could possibly even go hill.
There we go. No scratchies. That's what he's thinking. What I'm thinking.
What I'm thinking is I just want to be able
Yeah.
to see one ball.
There you go.
Yeah.
He's not going to be happy about that. Made 2 balls on the break.
2 balls on the break. He's going to have to push here.
Yeah. Yeah. This is a different push, though.
But this is a part of the game that there's really just nothing you can do anything about.
Yeah. Well, he can hit
Looks like
one.
it looks like he's going to go and thin the one and drop the 1 ball down to the bottom left, bottom part of the table, and send the cue ball back and forth, and try and get the cue ball under those 2 balls, and he hit that ball.
Very good shot.
Yeah.
You guys shoot pretty quick, so it's hard to, you know, like Mike's
Yes,
already
exactly.
He's
100%.
already jumped the ball.
Yeah.
So they're kind of hard
You
to
didn't really give any time to that, but you know what? Sometimes you just got to take what table gives you and just go. And it looks to me like we're going to see. I can't from the angle I got it, he can make this ball.
Yeah. Looks pretty good on there. 2 rails. It's a lot easier to play shape on that ball if you go 2 rails, not just 1. Give yourself an opportunity to get in a lot better line, and you get to hit the balls a little firmer. He's drawing this ball out. 2 rails. Yeah, looks like Ray's. He's a little straight in though.
Yeah, he's flat.
Yeah, he's pretty flat on it. He thinks he's got a little angle. He's going to try to get it to the rail, and that's where the problem comes in. You get a little out of line, you have to make sure you do the right thing. Tough. This game should be easy, but it's absolutely not. But Mike doesn't know anything but bank. He's going to bank. I'm not saying, I'm just saying that's what he's going for. He would have banked the 8 too. Ray's got a good chance to make this 6-5. This is going to be, it goes, but it's kind of thin. These pockets being 4 1/4.
Oh, he's fine here. Yeah, he's got a nice angle to come across table. I think he'll do well.
He's drawn. He's drawn. Good shot.
Yeah, 6-5. And this match is really tightening up from what we saw at the beginning.
Yeah.
All right, so my buddy wanted to do Alex Peguline and Boosty with commentary. I said, well, I think I got Troy, but he's going to the doctor, so you could probably jump in. But that's an arena match now, so we can't do it anyway.
Oh. Well, yeah, that's not going to work.
Got to find something else. Because one pocket resumes at 2. Evan and Josh Filler? That's insane. That's probably a good one.
D and Rob
Well.
Saez. I'll have my buddies do that.
Well, come up dry. Well, he comes up dry and leads him straight in. Well, Mike, you knew that you got to wait for him to get away from the table, and then you can start shooting. I'm not making fun of you because I love you. He's going to stop this. I don't know if he's going to try to get too much. He tried to get quite a bit out of it, and he did. I thought he was going to try to go shoot it inside.
He jumps up too much. He's
Yes, he has been.
he's just hyper.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah. You know, I'm not a big proponent of going rail first, but this might be the time you do it. Just because that left hand, the point down there makes it tough. I mean, I know he's fine, but that's why I don't like trying to roll a ball. I want to do something. Let up on it. Well, Mike, he's got to shoot it in the corner. He cannot go through traffic. Oh, he went through. He's not afraid of nothing right now. Now,
Well, he's
He's
gonna
a-
cut
he's
this ball
gonna
and
test
take it to
ball.
Madison. Yeah, he's in pretty good shape here. He's not gonna have any real problems.
he's crashing a 6. I thought it was going high up it. Well,
Wow.
guys, these pockets are snuggity snug.
Now this ball does cut, but this is a little bit of a blood test for these guys.
Yeah.
But Ray's got to feel good about himself being this
As long
close.
as he doesn't hit that 8, he's
Yeah.
good job.
Now, why does it always have to be so difficult when you're struggling? Why can't
Oh, yeah.
you? Why can't you just fall on the right side of the ball and be out? You know?
Yeah, this sure as hell ain't no hanger.
No, not at all.
That was a super difficult shot.
Yeah, very difficult.
How
Very
about this?
difficult shot under very difficult conditions.
Yeah. This one.
Yeah, same thing.
Oh, he's kicking. Good shot. I mean, hey, it could be a lot worse. This is
It
tough.
could. Yeah.
Wow, hit it great.
Well, look at
It's
this.
a little shock to.
We've got a thriller in the making here.
Yep.
Jen.
We can get out from here. 6-6. I got like 15 minutes. Somebody's got to hurry up.
There you go. 6-6.
No, what time is it?
11:49. 12:49.
Oh, we got 30 minutes.
12:46. Yeah.
30 minutes. They got the race to 3 in 30 minutes. I think that's possible.
Yeah, we're okay.
These
Think
guys
we
played
fine on
too
time,
fast for that. And Mike, just slow down a bit. I know it's hard for him. Trust me. He's been that exact same hyper ever since I first met him.
Yeah.
Remember how many years ago it was. He's going to have a pool school down in Tampa, or Orlando, sorry.
Orlando, probably.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Orlando. I think it's a great idea. I wouldn't mind. He asked me about coming down there and giving some lessons and clinics. Well, I don't call them clinics. I call them seminars. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's not like I can, I can do a seminar with a lot of people. A
Right.
lot. And I can't in a clinic that you have to go and try to straighten out every person. I mean, I do that, but it's hard to do it for 10 people and feel like you're going to get everybody straight. One of them's going to have more trouble with something.
Right.
Well, that ball looks pretty deep too. Nope, he's fine. Oh, yeah, it was deep, so he had to. All he could do is just make it and draw it back. He's a little flat on that too. So that means he's got to hit it hard, get it off the rail. Not real hard, but he hit hard.
Wow, how do you stroke that ball?
Yep, that was the best one he's done. He's starting to stay down longer. Yeah, he had some head movement there, and he got fortunate, I do believe.
I don't think so.
Oh yeah. Well, here I just put it this way: if he can't make it, he can hit it 2 rails and draw the cue ball up to the 9, or he can hit it 2 rails and not draw it to the 9. That's what he's trying to do.
Right, yeah.
I mean, when you're that close to it, it gives you a better opportunity.
Yeah,
to
exactly. You get a better feel for what you've got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He should not even worried about the 6 and just did the 9. Just got behind the 9. Mike, that's a huge opportunity for Mike, and he might be in dire straits.
Oh, wow. Look at this. Oh,
I like thinning the opposite way and going by the corner pocket other than just doing that. Because I think now he's a little frustrated.
I'm confused there. To me, it looked like he was attempting to cut that ball, but
Yeah,
to
I
me,
didn't think that was
looked-
even possible.
and to me, it didn't look like it went exactly. So yeah, that was a little bit deceiving
Yeah.
on our end.
You
And
see that shot that Ray just did, going 3 rails? I totally get it. But you know, I used to do that. I quit using inside English as much as possible. I don't want that distance. I'll
right,
go back and forth.
100%.
I'll
Yeah,
go back and forth, and I'm not going to be so far away from that.
yeah. It's unfortunate he played himself completely out of line going 3 rails. Yeah.
Yeah. Out in the middle of the tables, tough shot. I don't care if it straight in or a little angle. Good shot. That was vital.
That
But,
was.
you know, these 4 1/4 inch pockets, if you don't play them all the time, you don't know that you got to get a little closer to the ball.
Right.
It's like playing 10 ball. I mean, 10 on a 10-footer. You got to get closer to it. I went and listened to us for a few minutes this morning, and I smiled.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If I smiled, listen to us be goofy.
Yeah. Exactly.
Pretty much what we are.
7-6 Mike the Lauder over Ray
Yeah.
Schultz, round 1, and here we are with the break off. Game
He
4.
made a ball, and he has no shot, but he has a good safety. Yeah, I think he's just going to bank it away, like push the cue ball forward just an inch or two.
Right.
Or he's just going to go for the bank, of course, and try to play a 2-way shot.
From what I'm seeing here, I don't think he can. He's going to be massaying or kicking.
Or jumping.
Or jumping, yeah, jumping. And I wasn't sure if he'd be jumping here.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it.
I'm not doing this. This is too hard to control how much it's going to open up, and usually go way wide or way short trying to
Right. Yeah, and he had a crash.
So, yeah. I mean, I would have kicked 3 rails or 2 rails before I would have kicked off the bottom rail. He's going to try to 3-foul him. He's
No,
going
he
to try
should
to
straighten
put
the
him
hole.
underneath this 8 ball on the bottom left-hand corner. That's what he was looking at.
Wow, that's been
If the 3 doesn't go by the 8, I might get it. The mic screen's going, but I can't see. Our screen froze. And
we go.
he's gonna have a good shot. Good shot. This is a comfortable. Oh, it did not go.
No, it didn't go. No, there was nothing there.
I'm
You got the
surprised he
maximum.
left him this much.
You got the maximum out of that, but yeah, he's going to be able to get a
Yeah.
hit.
Well, I'm
You can
just
actually
shooting
see
three.
the edge of it. He might
I'm
be able to
shooting
see
the
it.
3 to the middle of the right hand, the bottom end. I'm just, if I can't see it to make it, I'm just cutting it down the other end of the table. Live to fight another day.
Right. I think he's going to come out okay.
Hey, got him. He might have got him behind the 5. And even if he didn't, he's at least left a combination. He's going to rail first, I do believe. Yep.
Uh-oh. Here we go. There will be more.
He left him a shot.
Yeah, Ray can cut this ball in, and I think Ray's going to figure out a way to win this rack now. Oh, wow. Ouch.
Yeah, Ray, that's going to leave a bruise.
Yeah, that might leave a mark there.
Yeah, I mean, Mike's got to slow down, try to finish this game, get on the hill. He's out of line. Now he has to hit the cue ball, or he has to cut it in. He's got to travel. He's got to draw it or travel.
It's not a very good angle here, people.
No, I mean, he had to hit. Anytime you have to hit the ball hard.
Right.
Now the question is, do you play short side shape on the other side, or you play the combination?
Short, what I would do.
Well, it looks pretty good, so juicy, so it's not like it.
Right.
They've already changed the score to 8-6.
Yeah, and the reason, like I said, I've mentioned this a few times, Troy. They're in Louisville, and we're in Indiana, and they're getting a feed immediately. We're getting a feed probably 10 to 15 seconds behind them, and so the scorekeepers there are seeing this in real time, and we've got probably a little bit of delay based on the fact it's about 100 below zero outside, and the fact we're 100 miles away. So that's the reason. Yeah, I caught that early on in this rack that they were updating.
Check it out, guys. For only $24.99 a month, you get all the live TV channels and networks you can handle, basic and advanced channels, premium movie channels, all the sports leagues, even wrestling, boxing, and your UFC fights, okay?
Yeah,
you got a Fire Stick, an Android box, an Apple device, another web platform. We can help you. Let's get streaming. Send me a message and check it out today.
Yeah.
She's about ready to pass out. Good timing.
When the logger looks like he broke and came up with a shot. And now the question is, what did he get here? The question now is, can he keep it together, really?
Yeah.
He's supposed to get out of here. He's supposed to get out of here. He struggled. They both struggled a little bit. He's got to get 4 more balls down to finish the first round here.
5.
5, yeah, that too. My math's not my strong suit here.
No, I know that.
And so like I said, he's just got to perform now.
He might got a little too straight in and have to on the cue ball if he's thin on that 7. He was able to get a little straighter, but you don't want to be too straight.
Right.
It's about perfect.
I think he got good, just good enough to get up table. I think he'll be fine.
Yeah, this match didn't take very long for them to go.
Not at all.
15 games.
Right. Not at all.
Was it 30 minutes?
Yeah. Wasn't too bad.
All right. Good job. All right. So I'm sure Ray's going to buy back.
100%.
I don't blame him. I'm not going to come all that way
Right.
and not buy back. I mean, there's a lot of people that does it locally. I get that, but not. You're not going to come from any range. All right, good shooting, and we'll go on to another one, or Manny will, and I am going to sign out for a few hours. So I will be back. You guys try to find something good for like 6 tonight or 8, 6
Yeah,
or 8.
sounds good. Yeah.
All right, I'll talk to you guys later.
You'll be
See you
back
guys. See
6
you
to
later
8
on,
o'clock.
Troy.
Is that what you're saying? 6 to 8
No,
or
I mean,
area?
I whenever I get back, if I'm whatever I'm doing. So,
Okay.
all right,
Yeah, I'm going to try
Yeah.
to
We'll
pick
see you later
something
on,
for
Troy.
one
all
pocket
right,
here.
bye.
Let's see. There are 9-ball matches at 1, like right now, but I don't see anything incredibly interesting.
Yeah, well, with this kind of setup, you are going to have a lot of pros playing no names or just new.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, that's what you're going to have. You're not going to have your two professional lineups.
You can jump.
Uh,
Let me see if I can
so
find something to jump
it's
to.
going to be part of the deal here.
Well, I hate to start something
I understand.
and then, like, the one pocket's supposed to start at 2.
Too right.
But I got to
understand, yeah.
figure out what table they're going to be on. Once I figure out, okay, if we do Josh Feller and Evan Lunda,
Yeah.
that's table 9.
Uh-huh.
So I got to look for 9-ball to see where that is, to see if it's actually going to start on time or not.
Well, you just stick us on 9, and we can just watch some bonus footage till they get there.
I don't think there's anything going on with them right now.
Oh, I see.
So maybe they're throwing a 9-ball match out early.
I was here, I saw it already, so I don't know. 50.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, this guy's just hitting balls.
Yeah, that Lund is going to be a good match. I'm looking forward to that. Well, Oscar Dominguez is going to be making a showing at the 9-ball here.
I see
Good
that.
to see that. Yeah, that's great. It's crazy. The guy gets home, gets off the airplane, gets on another one.
That's what he said he did. He made
Yeah,
a
ain't that
post about
crazy?
it.
Life of a rock star.
Where was he? He could have just flew here first.
No,
Just,
he
you know.
could have flew straight here, but I think it was international. He was flying international. I don't know.
Oh, you
where
know what?
flying.
He was in South America or something.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm
Gambling,
saying.
losing.
Right.
He lost that set.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that.
2 pairs and 1 and 2. So my pieces are both and focus levels are fluctuating.
What is that?
Count on myself.
Oh, I gotta get rid of that. Yeah, it's just audio from a live feed. Let's see what we got here. Now, is this the table they're going to be on, Mike?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, it's pretty strong that you can kind of manipulate this pretty good with the
Digitally.
yeah, that's great.
Yeah, see, there's no game up on 9, so it won't even let me change the template.
Right.
Well, there it is. There's nothing. So let me let me just run my promos and
Yeah, you're fine.
I'll get the names ready to go and stuff. I'll kill the stream in a minute.
Okay.
After I do this cue list. All right, guys. Here's a new promo of the Let's Get Streaming TV LGS application. Here's all your sections. I'm only going to show you brief tidbits of the sections. You get local channels. You get all your basic and extended channels. You get extra networks. You get Canadian channels. You get UK networks. You get all your premium movie channels. You get kids channels. You get all your wrestling, boxing, UFC pay-per-views. You get all your football, all your baseball, NBA, NHL, ESPN, you name it, racing, all these sections. You get music. You also get a full-featured VOD, which I can't really show you in this, but why get a box when you can actually get the service that the box is run on? You can run this on a mobile, you can run this on an iPad, a tablet, a computer, your Fire Stick, an Android box, whatever you want. Hit me up, it's TvMike. Let's get streaming. Somebody likes green. Somebody likes these native style points, inlays. You'll love it. 2500, brand new, just came out the oven. Just picked it up. As they say, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Which means if you think this cue is beautiful, then it is. Some people might think, well, that's a little bit too much, but this is really eye-catching, real eye candy. You got this material. This is dyed burl. This pink, magenta. This is dyed. This is probably inset with the same material. Got all kinds of colors.
in the epoxy hybrid. I mean, this is mixed in all kinds of colors. You really have to look at it in person. You got this orange, gold, blue, green, purple, the way it swirls together. And it's like in this magenta dyed splice. You got these inlays with, I mean, the color scheme is just extremely unique. You're either going to love it, or you're going to be like, well, that's like really nice, but it's not for me. But this is absolutely for somebody. This is hot. And it is a 1 of 1. I mean, you're never going to see this again. It's brand new. Impregnated burl. Ebony. You can see this. It's not quite black. And it does come with a black shaft as well. I believe it's a 12.7, 2500. Hit me up, 101. And once it's gone, it's gone. All right, here we go. A really nice piece if you like turquoise. This is olive wood. It's got these really nice blue points and lots of turquoise. It's got this really nice wrap. It also comes with a 12.7 black 4. We got turquoise in the arrows all throughout the cue. It just came out the oven. 2300. Comes with a 12.7 black 4. Check it out. Send me a message if you're interested. Alright guys, I picked up a few Mag 1s. This is a nice little example of 4 of the Mag 1 colors. So they just have Jacoby written on them. Real simple. This is our most introductory line of a cue. They're available in even more colors than this, but these are the ones I personally have. So they're 340 or 360 depending on the color. But hit me up if you're interested in getting one for your buddies or yourself as an introductory cue. Thanks. Hello everyone. Here's our flat laminates or our Element series style cues. I pretty much just got all kinds of stuff. I'm not going to take them out of the packagings. They come with regular maple shafts. We got pink and natural. This is called the Wind Element cue. It's blue, green, and there's another color in there. These are laminate splices. We got red and blue and gray. I really like this one. This was already out of the plastic. Orange and brown. I used to call this the bubblegum cue, but they call it the ether cue now. Then you got a red and brown. Some of these colors are kind of limited. That is maroon, green, and gray. That's been around a while. This is another one of my favorites. Blue and gray. These all have big radial pins. This is called the water cue. Blue, natural, and another lighter blue. Then we get into a pink and gray. And then we have a green and natural. So these are like $4.75 with a maple shaft. I actually even have a couple more than this, but this is enough just to show you. Hit me up, thanks. Alright guys, here's another one that's right up my wheelhouse. I seen this one at the shop a couple months ago and I was like, I need to get this one. It's a really interesting blue. Look at that. It's like blue. It's called a snakeskin. See? It's impregnated burl, snakeskin. It's got a black shaft with it. 12.3 version 4.0. It's 2200. I mean, it's really nice. It's got points, snakeskin. This was not a customized commission blank. But, and it's also got these, that's not turquoise, but they're blue. I mean, it's kind of turquoise, but it's not turquoise, the stone that we use in cues. But you got some interesting wood patterns. You gotta look real close, but you can see rings in the wood. That's probably cocoa. But it's real nice. I know somebody's gonna want it real quick. And obviously these are all one of ones, and when they're gone, they're gone. See, 3 of 24 just came out. Just came out. Hit me up, guys. And if you like this one, but you don't like it enough to buy it, message me. I'll show you a lot more cues that you probably will like.
Here, look at this one. I mean, this is gorgeous too. Really? It's great colors. I'm taking these pictures in my kitchen under my on my stove oven because it has good light. I mean, this is all black through here, but this is just crazy. I mean, it's beautiful. I do not know. I remember seeing the blank. I do not know the process of that. I kind of have an idea, but even at that, it's like, I don't know how somebody would have the patience to do that. Yep. Alright, here we go with the other one. I'm just rotating this for you. I mean, just like any of our cues, they look better in person in light. I mean, you can see little sparkles and stuff in here. Actually, I mean, that's just, it's like a painting. I love it. You'll never see anything like that. I mean, maybe he'll make some more blanks that are like kind of this style, but he's like, I want to try something new. I was like, okay. Alright, so I'm taking pictures on my stove where my light is. So it's pretty good light. I believe this is Buckeye Burl. There's even a ring like that. Little blue ring. That's awesome. I think this is the right one. This is impregnated burl. We got work on the butt cap. I mean, that's really nice wood. This one's a bit more than those other ones. There's more work in it. It's orange hybrid. I mean, all the woods are highly figured. And you got wood in the inlays and the points.
So this is impregnated burl cocobolo. I could actually ask the guy exactly what wood this is, but that's that one. So this light makes it look a little bright orange. It's not so much orange. I can take it out of this light and you'll see the difference. See, it changes. This is more like the real light because this is sunlight coming in the bathroom, but yeah, this is like completely unique. Nobody even knows how this was made, actually. Thanks. Alright, everyone, we're outside in the natural sunlight. Taking a look at this cue that somebody wants to get some better pictures of. Obviously, I don't need to say anything. This thing is pretty
Hey Manny, are you there?
incredibly unique. $2,700 out the door.
My buddy Mike Gully wants to do some commentating, so he can kind of somewhat replace.
And this
Corey.
will not last long.
And then maybe
I promise
we
you
can
that.
just, like, work with him and stuff.
Yeah.
Just try to keep him focused, because if he
All right,
starts
here's another
talking
one.
about
This would be like
normal
the
stuff, we'll start
sister
having a conversation.
to that
I guess
cue,
it's kinda
pretty
like you
much. I
and
mean,
me,
this
but
is
you and Troy
incredible.
sometimes, but that's because you guys know each other and stuff like that.
Right.
Hybrid
But he
blank.
knows the game pretty good. He's just he's an older dude, and I mean, I think he's way underrated, but his knowledge is
Sure.
pretty good.
Yeah, that sounds good. No problem at all.
He wanted to do the Alex and the Boosty game.
Either one of
but that's on the
this or the purple one
So I told
would
him
look
I
great
could
with a
get him
black
in to do this
shaft.
game.
Right.
So
This is
if that's
pink,
cool,
red,
I'll,
white,
we'll do that.
Okay,
sparkles,
that's fine, yeah.
Okay, cool. All
No
right.
problem.
bloody jasper, and the red rings and the diamonds. So yeah, just like the other cue, this one's $2,700 out the door. Hit me up if you want it. Obviously, when somebody gets it, it's gone. It's that simple. All right, here's another one that somebody wanted to take a look at. This is a really nice spalted maple. It's got like textures in it, obviously, but this is the story. Turquoise rings offset this amazing epoxy hybrid artistic combination. I mean, it's one of a kind, insane. More spalted maple. And this is in direct sunlight, so this looks really accurate with the colors. $2,200 out the door. It's 18.9 ounces. Wowza. Impregnated Buckeye Burl, Bacote, and olive wood. So this is kind of in the similar family as the other one. The blanks were made at the same time, I know, because I was there. That's olive wood. This is Bacote. Nice balance of color and wood. More so wood than anything, but really nice figure there. Let's get it. All right, here we go. This is a teal dyed maple burl with obviously a epoxy resin hybrid combination. I mean, you're not going to see anything like this. It's got a nice wrap on it up into a full segment. little dashes of color. Here we have another hybrid piece. Impregnated Buckeye Burl, Bird's Eye Maple up here. And then you have Purple Heart, which is a nice addition. And then you also have Bloody Jasper. So there is a lot of resin in this piece. A very plum type color. And also those little purple rings. Nice addition. Of course, as always, this is a 1 of 1. So if you like it, you better hit me up. Thank you. I did some of these already, but I'm redoing it in this light. It's more of a whiter light. It's under my kitchen sink, actually. So obviously this one is a really nice piece of Bird's Eye Maple, really clean. This is azurite, which we use in cues, in these rings. Now it just so happens to completely match the custom resin part. Double segments. I mean, this is just absolutely wild. And the maker of these made a few in this style, so you recognize a few more of this type of piece with this type of patterns. I mean, you see all the colors that they sparkle. Really shows up great. Of course, it's a 1 of 1. Get it while you can. So here we have basically the companion to that Bird's Eye cue, except this is ebony in a similar configuration. So some people like the black theme cues, and then some people like the natural wood type theme cues, but it's similar segments in the resin. Give you a real good look at it. As always, it's a 1 of 1. Here we have a Coco Bolo style with 3 segments of custom resin. So this cocoa is really nice to begin with. But here we have this absolutely unique, almost floral looking piece. This right here is part of another piece that we had to work with. So this has like 3 segments. I'll show you the one with this next, actually. And these rings are like green and blue. Really fine details. Hit me up. Once it's gone, it is gone. I love it. Now here we have a spalted maple variety with turquoise rings. Also, fine color rings right next to the turquoise. Really thin line. You can see. Maybe. There you go. Green. So we have two big segments, a turquoise large ring, and then another turquoise large ring. And then we have this really nice piece of spalted maple. I know it's hard to choose, right? I know it's hard to choose, but that's why there's a whole bunch of different cues to choose from, but they all are one of ones. So if you want me to pack this one up, hit me up. Here is the other unique piece that was in this style. I think this was the first one that the builder experimented on with this process. So we have a full section on the butt, a couple colored rings here, a textured wrap, and then we have the whole forearm.
Gully's not available. I don't know who else
Cast
I'm gonna
it in
get,
the
but
resin.
obviously you can kind of do it by yourself. But I've got I got to figure out what I'm doing with these other computers like pretty soon. Otherwise it mismatches. This 9-ball one is over with on my other one.
And this is the only one of this style I got.
I don't know if they're running
That's
9-ball
of
at
this
the
resin.
same time, but a little bit of everything. But there's still a lot of great one pocket to go.
People will talk about this cue, I'll tell you that. I don't know what it is, but I've had so many people ask me about this cue, but nobody's pulled the trigger yet.
Oh, that'll be on
Somebody
the
pulled
arena
the
table, I
trigger.
would think.
Yeah.
And nobody else is going to be able to ask about it. So that's how that works. It's a one of one, get it, and then it's gone.
Back to back at Parent.
Yeah, that's what they planned.
All right, this
That's
one I'm
different.
kind of calling it the
Yeah, that's
chameleon
very
cue because it kind of blends in, but you gotta look at it. Sorry about that. This is all burl and casted epoxy hybrid. This is Bacote and these rings. Then we have a textured leather type lizard wrap. Then you have the whole forearm and the sparkly gold burl epoxy. And you got a different kind of hue in here even with the light iridescence. And this is a Mike Cease blank actually, which means it was made at my buddy's house. One of one. Alright, so here we have another cue that was made with the same type of theme, with the burl with the orange resin in it, except it's got a lot more work into it.
Jamie Barracks and Danny Smith.
Throughout the cue, actually.
That's supposed to go off it too.
And that's Cocobolo and Buckeye Burl. Less resin in this one, but the colors are awesome. Obviously this is a one of one, and if you want it, you better message me. Alright, here's one that really stands out that was not made with my materials, unless maybe some of it was, but maybe that's why I picked it out. But I really like this cue. I mean, this is a real special one. You've got multiple segments of casted resin and the burl dyed. You've got rings. You've got this whole crazy centerpiece here with all this wood figuring. Impregnated burl, ebony, and spalted maple. So the spalted maple is like in there. here and in the diamond. And then you got these fine points that are actually really sharp. And this one comes with a black 4. And this one's $3,000 with a sticker on it. Probably gonna offer this in a raffle at state tournament coming up. But I mean, you can see all the work in this cue. I love this cue actually. Alright guys, you know the deal. It's a one-on-one. If you really like it and you want it, put it in your case, give me a call. Thanks. I already did a video of this one, but I'm redoing it. This is impregnated burl cocobolo, black and white with gold webbing. So it's like a modified, like, I mean, that's just cool. So this is like casted gray and silver in the burl with metallic sheen. I mean, obviously you can see it. It just really complements all these colors. Now up here you got cocobolo in the reverse points. Then you got, this is not buffalo turquoise, that's the white with gold webbing. Then you got these inside points. I mean, it just looks fantastic, really. Everything is just very visually cohesive. And a certain type of person definitely would love to have this cue. Fit their personality. Obviously, it's a one of one. And it's one of my higher end pieces that I just got in. Hit me up if you want to pick it up. I mean, look at that. I can only get so close without it blurring out, but you get the picture. Alright, I made a video of this one already, but I'm going to make another one because it's in the better lighting. Obviously, this is just like a hybrid collaboration of white, red, pink, purple-ish hues with sparkles in the burl. It goes throughout the cue. And it also has red bloody jasper rings and the diamonds within these points. These points are made out of that same burl. This would look great with a black shaft, and this will not last long. I don't think this will be around too much longer at all. Somebody's gonna just have to have this cue. And it's my pleasure to have it for a short amount of time. And then find the forever cue owner. One of one, that's obvious, hit me up. Here we go with the purple one again. A new video in better lighting. I'll move it up a little bit here. It's better over here. Obviously, so it's purple casted resin in a burl.